Hello, everyone. This is Lupe, your intuitive guide and your intuitive healer. I just had a cup of hot cacao, and I'm super inspired to talk about limited beliefs. What is a limited belief? A limited belief is a belief that we believe that is false. It is actually stopping us and preventing us from moving on to the next step in our life to be exactly what we want to be or to do something that we want to do. This belief is also it's kind of like a shadow over our eyes. It's keeping us from doing what we want to do and being who we want to be. So let me give you an example of some limited beliefs that we were born into this world and we adopted from our parents. It's not really ours. Since we were taught when we were kids, we learn what our parents teach us, and sometimes our parents have brought those beliefs down from their parents, and it's just like a generational thing where now we need to realize that this is all belief. Like, in reality, you can be anything you want to do. You can be anything you want to be. You can do anything you want to do. Anything that your heart desires, you can have. It is here for you, and you are supported. Okay? So a limited belief can be something like money only grows on trees. You have to work hard in order to receive something. There's a couple more. I'll put some examples. But what my main point is I want you to think about, before we even, go into limited beliefs, I want you to think about what you want to do with your life. What are you doing that can make you even happier? Like, this is our heaven on earth, right? You can be anything you want to be. You can have anything. Anything is possible. You just have to put your mind to it, and you have to break down the barriers that these limited beliefs are bringing up, and realize that the only thing that's stopping you is yourself. All right. Now that I'm doing more readings, I realize that we all have stuff we have to let go of. We all have belief systems that it's like, that's limited. Don't let anyone limit you. We are limitless, right? So if anybody tells you, that's not the way to do it, that's not the way to do it, or you should do it this way, not that way, or this is the only way of thinking, that is false. Like, no, everything is possible, and you make the rules. You just have to believe it. It all starts with believing it, and letting go of the limited beliefs. Remember, limited. What is not possible? There's no such thing. Everything is possible. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. But I want to pull a card for us. It was calling me. Spirit messages from Spirit. Let's see what Spirit has to tell us today. So what I want to inspire you to do is I want you to think about who you want to be. Who do you want to be? What do you want to do if you're in a career that you feel stuck or stagnant? You feel like, okay, this career is not taking me anywhere. Not even taking me anywhere. Or if you feel like doing something that you haven't done before. What do you want to do with your life? Everyone has a purpose. What are you here for? You're here so much more than just to live. Our card is take a moment. Stop. Now it's time to rush into it's not time to rush into the decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. So before anyone makes any type of decisions, let's take a moment and reflect on what we're doing. Reflect on what we're bringing to the table. And this should be good for everybody, right? Before we decide to do anything, we should stop and realize, okay, is this going to be the best decision? Is this the best decision for me now and in the future? Let's take a step back from that. But think about what you want to be, what type of person you want to be, who you want to be, what kind of goals do you have. Don't wait for the new year to start goals. Let's start them right now, and let's start figuring out how to accomplish them. You can be anything you want to be. You can have anything you want to have. You just have to put your mind to it, and you have to break down those barriers, those limited beliefs, and get rid of that thought. There's no such thing as money only grows on trees, There's no such thing as you have to work hard to get money. Who says that? That's limiting. No, that's a limited belief. Do I have to do this in order to get this? No, you can get it faster. You can get it more. So break down those limited beliefs, but my homework for you is to decide what kind of person you want to be, who do you want to be, and what is stopping you from doing it or being that person. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions or want to share anything with me, you can feel free to message me or comment.